Okay, so our sponges are our universal eraser when doing makeup, so if you have anything that you want to adjust, use your sponge to make those adjustments. I'm just going to take this slightly off in the center. Okay, and then like I told you guys before, oh, that's trash. I like to do powder, a little bit of powder after I put on foundation, and the reason why I like to do, after I put on the brows, the reason why I like to do that is so that they don't look so stark, especially in an application where it's a daytime application. We don't want her brows to look too heavy, so I kind of just mute that line there by applying the powder just over the top of them, so now they don't look as harsh. Okay, so we talk about application, right? Basically, that this is a large powder brush, and then you have a contouring brush. I like to use different brushes for different reasons. This is supposed to be a foundation brush, which I have two of. I have a large one and a small one. I actually use this one for my foundation, and then I use this one for blush. It's permanently stained, obviously. The reason why is because to me, it's the same as using it when I'm putting on foundation. It looks more airbrushed to me than using a different type of a brush. I like the kabuki shape, or like one of these.
Kabuki.
That is flat, so that you can swirl it in, and then you don't have any defined lines, and you can blend it where you want it to go. Okay? So, well, the big bulky ones, if you're applying this one, when you put on powder, like for example, this has a lot of spread. So I'm going to go like that, and it spreads all over the place. This is going to be more concentrated. This is lighter because it's intended for a soft application, so you can swirl around. Or a heavier one, like if you're going to do, I could put powder on this and cover the whole face, but the same in a swirling motion, so I could blend in this, and it keeps it more concentrated.
Cool. Beautiful.
I know what I'm
So this particular blush, it's not in my palette, which it should be. It's called Plum Foolery. It's by MAC. It's got shimmer to it. You can use matte blushes, or you can use one. I like to use ones with shimmer for a daytime application, kind of give you like that fresh, dewy look. And it's considered a sheer powder, so you can use it on multiple skin types because it's not overly pigmented, so it's not going to affect anyone's skin greater than another. Okay, so with blush, you should be applying it to the cheek area, like where the cheekbone is, unless you've done some contouring and you're making adjustments to recreate a facial shape. We're not making any adjustments to Sarah's beautiful face, so we're just going to apply it right on the apples of her cheek, and see, I'm doing it in a swirling motion, and I'm not doing it to add any intense color. Again, we're just giving her a fresh look. So this is just to kiss her cheeks, where when we saw her before her makeup was on, she had a little bit of blush to it. So now we've just added just a pinch to brighten up her cheeks.
They need your buffness.
Okay, so my blush is added. Now something else I like to add in a daytime makeup application, and if you don't have it in your makeup kit, what I used to use before I purchased one specifically intended for what I'm about to do, I would use like a light shimmer shadow, that's sheer, but it's called highlighter. And that's where I would use, I use my little contouring brush to do my highlighter. I have one here from MAC. It's called Soft and Gentle. So it's just like a shimmer. So if you have like a neutral shimmer shade, if you don't have this specifically, you can use that. And what I like to do is just over the tops of where I applied my blush, just kiss the top of her cheeks so that it looks light. And that's where the light would naturally hit her skin. So say she's not in a bright light, she has that there, and it just gives a little shimmer right on top of the cheek and around the eye area. And then sometimes I just do it right here on her nose and her little T-zone. Okay?